Ohio was killed and at least 19 others injured when the car drove into demonstrators.
Breaking news. On Sunday, June 24, 2018, the National Park Services has approved an application for white nationalists to rally near the White House in August to celebrate the one-year anniversary of Charlottesville's Unite the Right rally. The rally will be held exactly 1 year after a white nationalist driver mowed into a crowd of people counter-protesting last year's rally in Charlottesville, killing a woman named Heather Heyer. First of all, I want to raise awareness to the murder of young Antwon Rose. He was shot in the back by the Pennsylvania Police Department. His name was Antwon Rose. Say his name, Antwon Rose. The officer who shot him was hours into his first day on the job after being fired from his last position. His name is Michael Rosfeld. The district attorney Stephan Zappala, in charge of bringing Officer Michael Rosfeld to justice, is refusing to refer the case to the Pennsylvania Attorney General. I also want to raise awareness to the murder of Tatiana Wells at the hands of Xavier Graham Murphy in Charlottesville on June 22nd. They had a young child together, and Charlottesville police say Murphy has been charged with second-degree murder. Murphy is the cousin of Alexis Murphy, a 17-year-old woman that was last seen alive August 3rd in 2013. These were all news stories I came across while doing my research for this video. You may have seen this photo before circulating on social media. This is DeAndre Harris, who was working as a YMCA camp counselor at the time of his attack. Mr. Harris suffered a head laceration, a concussion, a knee injury, a fractured forearm, a chipped tooth, internal injuries, and a spinal injury. He was unable to return to work and continues to live with the trauma to this day. The attempt against Mr. Harris's life happened inside the Market Street parking garage next to the Charlottesville Police Department, right next to the Charlottesville Police Department. Today we address the fact that white supremacy continues to run this country. On May 1st, 2018, white supremacist Jacob Scott Goodwin was convicted of the malicious wounding of Mr. Harris by a Charlottesville jury, which recommended a sentence of 10 years imprisonment and a $20,000 fine. The jury found Goodwin guilty after 2 hours of deliberation. Goodwin was wearing a helmet and goggles and carrying a shield. Photos and videos from that day show he was also wearing white nationalist and white supremacist symbols. Neither the prosecutors nor the defense attorney questioned Goodwin about his affiliation with any white supremacist group. By avoiding these integral parts of the assault, they diminished intent and were able to avoid a more severe punishment. This was a hate crime. They attempted to beat DeAndre Harris to death. We should be making examples out of these racists. We should be locking them up. We should be throwing away the key. White supremacy should not be tolerated in any extent. 3 other men have also been arrested in connection to the attack on charges ranging from felonious assault to malicious wounding. Alex Michael Ramos of Georgia, whose trial began Wednesday, and Daniel Borden of Ohio, and Tyler Watkins Davis of Florida, who faced trials this summer. Before jurors deliberated on their sentencing recommendation, Joseph Platania, Charlottesville's Commonwealth attorney, told them that the attack was a serious event and that their recommendation must reflect that for one major reason. As we sit here, he said, Jacob Goodwin has yet to express any regret for his actions that day. P.S. At one point in the tragic story, a group of white nationalists called North Carolina's League of the South were able to convince a local judge, Marilyn Ghosh, to issue an arrest warrant on DeAndre Harris for unlawful wounding, at which point he turned himself in and eventually had charges against him dismissed. On March 16th, Harris was found not guilty of assault by Judge Robert Downer. In the following video, we will be addressing a man named Corey Long, another person who was also attacked on that day, 1 year ago, and Long's arrest that came a day after Harris was taken into custody. We will talk about Judge Robert Downer's decision to charge Corey Long on charges of disorderly conduct and sentencing Long to 360 days with all but 20 days suspended. Corey Long will also be required to complete 100 hours of community service. This man is innocent. This was self-defense. Please consider donating to the program, and if you're unable to, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more educational current events. We're only just beginning. My name has been Ulysses Duran with Line Lips and Spike Bats.